So this is the symbol and the aura essence of Archangel Chamuel, the angel of love, of self-love, of healing the heart chakra, of healing childhood, of harmonizing. He's the angel for groups of people, for working groups, for healing groups. And Virginia has her own very intimate experience with him. Him or her, I don't know. Is he a she or a he?
Doesn't matter.
No.
Well, I think, you know, if I had to choose a favorite, which is very difficult and probably silly to even say, but Chamuel would be my favorite because it opens your heart. And you know, as long as your heart is open, life is very enjoyable. And so I use this pretty much on a daily basis so that I interact better with people, so I enjoy things, but I also, you know, use it with patients. I use it in workshops to put myself in that space, but to also get the whole group in that loving space, especially if they're going to do any kind of healing work. I think it's really important to be coming from love. And then I also use it in social situations. So, you know, if you're traveling with someone and they're kind of a grump, you know, it's really nice to kind of get them into a good, you know, feeling so that you can get along well. But for parties, people will say, oh my God, that was the best party. I had such a good time and I liked people that I never liked before. So I really think it's the secret to, you know, any kind of good hostessing.
I have a very nice story about Chamuel. One of my students said, I call Chamuel the mother-in-law spray. And I said, why? She said, I have a mother-in-law which is not very nice. She's not very comfortable. She's and she said, when she comes visiting us, she's going to the kitchen and she's sitting down always on the same chair. And she made an experience. She sprayed Chamuel before she came, and she put the symbol on the bottom, on the I don't know the word in English, on the chair. She on the not the upper side, the downside.
Yeah.
And mother-in-law was coming, and this was different. She said she was smooth and gentle, and she was totally changed. And nobody knew about the experience. And after this, she told her husband, and he said, "What have you done with my mother?" And she said, I didn't do anything. It was Archangel Chamuel. And since then, she calls it the mother-in-law spray, because Chamuel opens, as you mentioned, the heart. And maybe this lady has been had many bad experiences during her life. And so she closed her heart chakra for self-protection. And Chamuel says, you have to open up. You will feel better, and this is what happened during this visit. I find it's a very nice story, and I like it.
And if it works with in-laws, then it really works. Yeah, I like to wear the symbol so that I can be in that space, and sometimes in a workshop or a party, or even sometimes in my office, my treatment room, I'll spray the table, I'll spray the chairs people are going to sit in before they come into a room, and then everybody comes in and like, ooh, it just starts from a smooth, loving place, as opposed to having to get there. People immediately kind of sense something, or even if it's unconscious, they behave better. So everything, it's a win-win situation for everybody. Absolutely. Makes it much easier for me as a teacher and practitioner, but it also gives the other people, you know, the patient, the student, whoever, the audience, a much more profound experience.
Okay, thank you.